If you're travelling to Esperance or the Goldfields from Perth, why not take the road less travelled and cut across from Hyden to Noresman? It's a bit of an adventure, and there are more than a dozen stops along the way, including this one. 100 metres long and 15 metres tall, Wave Rock is Hardin's most recognisable drawcard. If you spend a day here, you'll discover even more. Like this cave, which was home to Mulca, who legend says lured countless boys and girls to their deaths, or Hippo's Yawn. And if you're here late in the day, watch sunset from the pool, which is fed by an underground aquifer. When you eventually head out of town, the bitumen gives way to gravel, and the rabbit-proof fence marks the end of farming country. Welcome to the Granite and Woodlands Discovery Trail. Usually the roads out here are in pretty good nick, but it's a good idea to check the conditions before you travel. And always let someone know when you're going and ring them when you get to the other end. There is no mobile phone coverage out here of any description. In fact, your phones will just make very good cameras. The stops are all clearly signed, and this is a must-see 140 k's from Hyden, breakaways, where camping is free, which is handy because the best time to be here is sunrise when the light hits those rocks. You won't see scenery like this anywhere else in the world. We're driving through the biggest temperate woodland on the planet, the Greater Western Woodland, which is about the size of England, and it's all about these trees, which survive on less than 300 mils of rain a year. They are stunning. I'm just not particularly good at capturing them on camera, but luckily I know someone who is. Let's get back in the car. This is the drive that just keeps on giving. Lake Johnson, another spectacular spot to camp. The uncrowded break at McDermott Rock. Then Disappointment Rock, which is anything but. Cherry Island in the midst of the most amazing gypsum patterns. And then it's into Noresman. I never get tired of these sculptures, which mark the heart of town. And this is Noresman, the horse who started the gold rush when he poured up a nugget. On a side note, the world's longest golf course has two of its holes here. Just grab some clubs from the Shire offices. Make your way up to the Western Woodlands Interpretive Walk at the top of town, and be inspired at the Gallery of Isolated Splendour. Professional photographer Lynn Webb is the man to talk to about capturing that perfect shot.
A lot of the visitors we have come in here rabbit on about the colours and the different times of day and how they change, and of course that's what I've noticed over the many years I've been following a lot of these trees.
When do they like to be photographed?
Well, when it's cloudy, a bit stormy, and you get a lot of light reflecting from the clouds and bouncing around in the bush, that's really nice. And of course, late in the afternoon on a clear evening, as the sun goes down, it's like they're, I call it my anodised forest, they just light up.
Which I reckon would be about now. So I better stop looking at all of Lynn's beautiful pictures and go out there and create some memories of my own, which is good advice for you. Stop watching us do all these great drives. Go out there, do one for yourself.